Hello and welcome once again to another edition of IFN News, and in today's show, no shortage of the faithful down here, and we have here before us, of course, the one and only Brian Debus. Brian, what is your take on the situation? The last few days have been quite astonishing. It looks like Margaret Hodge has invoked 12 disciples to go her way.
Well, unfortunately, I think there's elements within the Labour Party who seem more akin to the Tory Party and would prefer internecine warfare within their own party rather than attacking the real enemy. That's the Tories and big business. They're the ones who are split and are going to be in further turmoil for at least another 3 months while they select their own new leader. And I think really what we should be doing is having a march on Parliament, demanding a general election now and to boot the Tories out.
What can I say, Brian? I'm sure that there's a lot of people here of the same sentiment.
Well, I would hope so, because clearly there is a divide in the Labour movement and the Labour Party. I mean, on the one hand, you've got thousands of people down here, and at the same time, there's probably no more than about 120 Labour MPs who are prepared to put their own careers and their own thoughts before those of the British population. They're more interested in cementing a Blairite leadership than they are supporting Jeremy Corbyn. And I think that's an absolute scandal, because over 200,000 Labour Party members last year voted for Jeremy Corbyn, the biggest mandate ever in the history of elections for the Labour leadership. And I think they should go home and talk to their constituents and basically find out that they probably do support, in the majority of cases, the views of Jeremy Corbyn, and those are the views that resonate with the majority of working class people.
Well, there's another interesting thought here too, isn't there? Because, I mean, the Labour Party had problems after they lost their seat to power, not least because of their reckless ambitions by Blair. Now, the Trade Union and Socialist Coalition certainly sought to redress a lot of that, and of course both of us understand fully where we come from on that matter. But you know, when you look at Dave Nellis, if you look at Bob Crow, one's got to ask themselves, what would Bob be feeling now? This is basically what Bob actually wanted.
Well, that's probably true. I mean, the reality is that we have to look at what's in the best interest of working class people, not what's in the best interest of a few parliamentarians. As I say, there's been massive divisions in the Tory party. The referendum last week showed that there's massive discontent with austerity, and basically the Trade Union and Socialist Coalition has had that emblazoned on its banner since its inception. We believe that austerity is the cause of the mass disillusionment, and in reality what should happen is Labour councils up and down the country should refuse to implement Tory cuts, and if they're not prepared to do so, let them stand aside. TUSC is prepared to fill the void and is only too willing to fight and to campaign for the restoration of all the money that's been taken away from local councils over the last 6 years, that's led to the loss of about 1 million jobs in local government and the decimation of the health, education, housing and other basic services that we all rely upon.
Brian Debus, as ever, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
From the team and myself, thanks for joining us today.